If you have been watching and reading all about Waterside, well, today we are doing a deep dive look in what you need to know about Waterside's real estate market. The frenzy of 2022 is well past, the high interest rates of 2024 have come down, and now what we're entering is a very stable buyer's market. So if you have been waiting on the sidelines, trying to decide if this is the right place for you, this might be the ideal time to dive in to the Waterside market. People reach out, call us here at Sarasota Neighborhood Experts all the time. Almost daily we get a call from somebody asking us about real estate in the area. And the #1 neighborhood they're requesting information about is Waterside, and for good reason. We have 10 different neighborhoods that surround Waterside Place. We have Shoreview, Lakehouse Cove, Shellstone, Wild Blue, Avanti, Antique, Alcove, Emerald Landing, Kingfisher Lake Estates, and Bungalow Walk. We are going to dive into all of these neighborhoods. So remember, real estate is local, but here in Waterside, it's hyper-local. And not only do I sell homes in Waterside, I'm a resident of Waterside. So if we've not met yet, I'm Lisa McBride with Sarasota Neighborhood Experts, and my team and I love helping so many of you buy, sell, and invest in real estate. Let's get right to it. What makes Waterside unique in Lakewood Ranch is it is located south of University Parkway, and it is located in the county of Sarasota and the city of Sarasota. So when you live in Waterside, you not only live in Waterside, but you are living in Lakewood Ranch and in the city of Sarasota. Seems a little confusing, doesn't it? Now, the 10 neighborhoods that I mentioned earlier are by 12 different builders, as a few neighborhoods do have multiple builders in them. There are two specific things that I want you to keep in mind regarding Waterside. Number one is it is way more developed and sold out, and we have less and less new construction in the area than you may anticipate. As in the last 5 years, homes have sold extremely well in the area. So a few of our neighborhoods are completely sold out, and we're starting to see more and more resale homes. The number two thing to keep in mind is the cost of our location here in Waterside is pricey. In all of Lakewood Ranch, this section is definitely the priciest overall. Now, we do have some affordable neighborhoods and some luxury neighborhoods, but Waterside in general is going to be a little pricier than other areas overall. Now, we do have some affordable neighborhoods and some luxury neighborhoods, but we're going to start by talking about the first neighborhood developed in Waterside, and that is Shoreview by overall. Now, we do have some affordable neighborhoods took off as there was only 350 homes in Shoreview, and many of them have beautiful water views, as many of the homes back up to West some affordable neighborhoods and Middle as there was only 300. So these are just beautifully appointed Pulte homes, ranging in size from 2,400 square feet to 4,000 square feet. All single-family homes, all very similar in nature and how they are built. So there is a continuity to the neighborhood. Currently, the average price in Shoreview is $1.2 million. Now, looking at comparison to what it was in 2023, the average sale price was right about $1.38 million. So you can see that the prices in Shoreview have indeed gone down. However, so you can see that we are seeing some large homes on the water selling for close to that $2 million mark. So I have a feeling the average sale price in Shoreview is going to creep up here during 2026. However, another thing to keep in mind in Shoreview is the homes are selling quite well. For instance, average days on market in Shoreview is 36 days. Is going to everywhere else here in Lakewood Ranch, the average days on market are closer to 80 to 90 days. So as you can see, Shoreview is not only selling well, it's selling quickly. And there are currently 6 homes on the market out of the 350. So it's well located in Waterside, 6 homes on the market, Waterside Place, and it has some of the best amenities. It has a beautiful clubhouse with resort pool. It has miles and miles of walking paths to Waterside, and the clubhouse does feature an activities director some of the best amenities planned and on schedule, clubhouse as well as beautiful workout facility, pickleball courts, tennis, everything you'd want right there in Shoreview. So it's definitely one of the most popular neighborhoods. It has a beautiful clubhouse with resort pool, Waterside Place. The next neighborhood that we're going to talk about is Lakehouse Cove. Lakehouse Cove was developed between 2019 and 2025. This neighborhood is larger than Shoreview with over 600 homes. And a big difference between Shoreview and Lakehouse Cove is that there is a variety of sizes, styles, Waterside price points. There's a little bit more diversity in homes here in Lakehouse Cove. Lakehouse Cove was developed by Homes by Town, and people love their sizes, floor plans, their models, styles, and the options that they are given. There's a little bit more variety of homes in Lakehouse Cove, from 1,700 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath homes that are priced at $570,000. There's a little bit more 4,500 square foot homes with 5 bedrooms right on the water, and a big priced well over $3 million. Lakehouse Cove is located off of Blue Lake Road and is west of Lorraine Road. Now, the average sales price currently in Lakehouse Cove is $963,000. Now, back in 2023, the average sale price was $1.3 million. And you may think immediately, oh my gosh, prices have really gone down in Lakehouse Cove. But that is not necessarily the case. First and foremost, a lot of the larger homes that were being built between 2019 and 2023 that were priced at $1 to $2 million were sold during that time frame. And a lot of those smaller homes that were built by Homes by Town sold between 2024, 25, and early 26. And so we just saw a few more of the resales in this price point as well. So those numbers are a little bit skewed. But as the market has shifted, I think that average sale price is definitely going to increase. Now, currently, there are 21 homes on the market, so a lot more homes in Lakehouse Cove are available. However, don't get fooled to think that that average price of $963,000 is going to get you a beautiful home on the water or that you're going to have a pool in your backyard. $963,000 is kind of the average get into the neighborhood price point. As I said, some are much less, but a lot are much larger. And some of the biggest requests we get are for homes on water with pools, and they're going to be well into the $1 million range in Lakehouse Cove. One of the big shifts I'm really seeing here in 2026 is a little bit of stabilization in the market and decline in inventory. So although we are still seeing prices go down and fluctuate a little bit, I think we're going to see a lot more stabilization. Let's move on and talk about Emerald Landing by David Weekley Homes in Waterside. Emerald Landings is truly a special neighborhood in Waterside for various reasons. First of all, it is located right off of Deer Road between Spoonbill Lake and Kingfisher Lake. Also, it is 1/2 mile to downtown Waterside Place, making Emerald Landing truly the most walkable neighborhood in all of Waterside. Also, there is a variety of styles of homes and townhomes, condos, all being built in Emerald Landing. To start with, David Weekley is building 3-story condos right along Kingfisher Lake. So it has breathtaking morning sunrise views. They're well appointed, very urban lifestyle in these condos. Also, there are 2-story townhomes as well as single-family homes. You can get a 2-story single-family home as well as a ranch-style plan. They are building on 40-foot lots for their single-family homes, which will feature rear entry garages. And then on their 50-foot lots, most of them have beautiful backyards that back up to Spoonbill Lake. So if you are looking for a sunset view, there are still a few lots available that back up to Spoonbill Lake. And I'll tell you, they have some of the best sunsets in all of Waterside. But one thing people don't always like about Emerald Landing is that the yard sizes are a little bit smaller, and not every home will have the space for a pool. So if you are looking for a pool in your backyard, there are just a few options available in Emerald Landing. Emerald Landings began being built at the end of 2023, with residents starting to take occupancy in 2024. So there's not a lot of resale information, but when it comes to pricing, they have definitely dropped their prices slightly. So when first developed, the 3-story condos were being offered around the $950,000 to $1 million range. Now you can get into a 3-story condo right under $900,000, a little over that if your condo has an elevator. The two-story townhomes are priced approximately $5 to $550. And then when it comes to single-family homes, the price ranges between $600,000 and $1 million. Now, there's no social director in Emerald Landing, and it's a little smaller with just 200 homes, but it does have a beautiful pool. It has a great clubhouse, pickleball, and a dog park. If you're looking for walkability, flexibility, and a variety of styles, definitely check out Emerald Landing. The next neighborhood we're going to talk about is the Alcove by Neil Signature. Neil Signature is the luxury division of Neil Homes. Now, Alcove is a small neighborhood. It's really just kind of a little enclave off of Lakewood Ranch Boulevard. There's 42 homes in Alcove, and like Shoreview and Lakehouse Cove, this is completely sold out at this time. If you're looking for a small community that does not have amenities, or you don't have high HOA fees, paying for amenities you're not wanting to use, then the Alcove is perfect for you. It's such a cute little street with beautifully designed homes, and many of the homes back up to water views. They face south, so you have afternoon sun, perfect for warming your outdoor pool area. Beautiful in the evenings, you don't have direct west sun beating down into your backyard. Alcove is really a cute little neighborhood. Currently, the average price of home is about $1.2 million for a well-appointed 2,600 square foot home. Now, prices can range from $1 million up to $1.8 million in Alcove. And with only 42 homes, there's not a lot of resale homes yet. Like I said, if you're looking for a small neighborhood, but a very well-appointed home, then let's talk about the Alcove. We're gonna move on now, and we're gonna talk about Wild Blue. Wild Blue was one of the most anticipated neighborhoods in Waterside. This is all about luxury. Wild Blue is being developed by Stock Development, and there's a number of builders, a number of floor plans, and countless options, because this is truly a customizable neighborhood. Looking to build your dream home? We can do it in Wild Blue. As mentioned, Stock is developing Wild Blue. However, you can also design homes by Arthur Redenberg Homes, Anchor Homes, and John Cannon Homes here in Wild Blue. Phase 1 of Wild Blue has completely sold out, and we are moving on to phase 2 and 3. However, some of these beautiful water lots are becoming limited. So this neighborhood has sold extremely well. The demand for luxury in the area has been very high. Currently in Wild Blue, the amenity center is underway, and this is going to be a state-of-the-art amenity center, one of the best in all of our area once complete, with over 30,000 square feet of recreational space. Not only will it have ample indoor-outdoor recreational space, it'll have the most amazing gym. It will have a movie theater, a golf simulator. It's going to have multiple restaurants. It's going to have fire pits and cabanas and year-round activities, because you have a social director that is going to keep you active, social, and in great shape. So this is going to be amazing. Now, price points in Wild Blue, the average price currently is $2.5 million. Now, you can build a 2,400 square foot home for less than that, or if you want to design your own luxury home with 5,000 square feet, $5 million, you can do that as well. There's a lot of options. This neighborhood really began around 2023, early 24, so there's not a lot of pricing comparison to look back on, but this will be a neighborhood we're watching to see what that luxury market really does. Now, before moving on from Wild Blue, I have to talk about Midway Park, because Midway Park is a second amenity center that has all of the sports courts. So think pickleball, tennis, basketball, even has a kayak launch. And Midway Park is shared with the neighbor to the south, Shellstone. So this is an additional way to meet people in the neighborhoods, to play pickleball with people outside of your community, have social events. Actually, currently at Midway Park, there is a social director that is hosting events and bringing in food truck and getting all the neighbors from both communities out and about. So just a fun way to meet additional people in the area. And speaking of Midway Park, that is going to lead us right into Shellstone. Shellstone is the sister neighborhood to Lakehouse Cove and is developed by Homes by Town. Also, Lee Wetherington Homes are building homes in Shellstone as well. Now, I've done a whole video, a deep dive into Shellstone in a separate video. Find that here, watch it next, because there's a lot of information in there. Now, Homes by Town are building their most popular models, the ones that everyone loves, such as the Outrigger, the Islander, the Halyard, and the K. They started building this neighborhood approximately a year and a half ago, and residents started taking occupancy about 1 year ago. As mentioned, they will share the amenities at Midway Park and also have their own amenity center, which will be replica of what you've seen in Lakehouse Cove. So this is another great neighborhood to put on your list. And this is one of the newest neighborhoods being developed and the last neighborhood that started development in Waterside. So this one will be around a little bit longer. However, those great lots that have water in the backyard or preserved backyards, those lots will sell the quickest. So if you're interested in Shellstone, don't hesitate to reach out because they are moving on to phase 2 here in the middle of this year, and I know they have a waiting list for people on very specific lots. So definitely let us know about that one. All right, let's move on to Waterside's affordable neighborhoods. There are 3 neighborhoods in Waterside that are considered the affordable parts of Waterside. We have Nautique, we have Avanti, and we have Bungalow Walk. Nautique was built by MI Homes and features townhomes and single-family homes. As Avanti was built by Pulte and again has single-family as well as townhomes. Homes in Nautique are approximately 1,700 square feet. And as I said, you can find a townhome or a single-family home. The nice thing about Nautique is that it does have amenities. It does have a pool, a dog run, pickleball courts. It is located off of Blue Lake Road. There's walking paths all around Kingfisher Lake. So if you love a beautiful walk, then this is the neighborhood for you. Now, Avanti is located off of Lakewood Ranch Boulevard. There are no amenities in Avanti. These are just beautifully appointed small homes. So if you're looking for something that's very manageable, that doesn't have high HOA fees, that you're not going to be using amenities, and you just want something convenient, Avanti is ideal. And what makes it even more special is many of the homes do back up to a water view and to the west. So if you're someone that loves to end the day with beautiful sunsets and you're only looking for 15, 16, 1,700 square feet, Avanti is the neighborhood to check out. We also have Bungalow Walk, which are 2-story rear entry garage homes built just north of Wild Blue. And before we wrap up, I want to make sure to talk about Kingfisher Lake Estates, built by John Cannon Homes. Now, these are luxury built directly on Kingfisher Lake. You can even have a little dock in your backyard on Kingfisher Lake if you would like. Homes that John Cannon are building on Kingfisher Lake Estates are starting at $3 million and going up from there. Now, these are truly beautiful homes. There's 9 lots available. A lot of them are sold already. So this is a great area if you're looking for a customized home without lots of neighbors. So there you have it, a wrap up of the real estate market here in Waterside. Let us know how we can be of help. We greatly appreciate you watching. And as always, when it comes to real estate, be sure to work with your local experts.